we got some stuff to talk about. So, let me catch y'all up. Alright, so if you're not subscribed to Smile TV, please do so. If you don't know, my name is Britt. I'm here to take you on my journey through life. Like, legit through life. And I mean, like, all of my journeys. My ups, my downs, everything. So, y'all, on the last video, you know, I was emotional. I was talking about leaving Texas and stuff like that because I felt like I was just overwhelmed and I was really like extremely drained. So I decided to stay in Texas a little bit longer to see like if it's something I really want to do is leave. And y'all, this journey is crazy, y'all. It's crazy. It's so many like twists and turns that I wasn't like at all expecting. So me and my household are actually kind of like separate. It ain't me and my household because actually my kids gonna be with me, but me and my wife are basically living separate. When I mean living separate, she going to a whole other state and I will remain here in Texas. Catch y'all up a little bit. So if you ain't watched my last video, how I have this a landlord that kind of gets on my nerves. Well, technically, y'all, we not getting put out because I mean we had eviction court or whatever, but I missed it, honestly. And I'm gonna tell y'all why I missed it. Because, alright, so in the past she has tried to go and file for an eviction, right? And then she would then remove it, like she would then cancel it, right? After we paid her. So that's what we did this time. We owe her for the month of October. We paid October. And we paid it how we always did. And we paid it 2 days before we went to court, actually. And y'all know she went to court. And I missed it. I'm gonna tell y'all why I missed it. Because y'all, I was at work and I had realized like at 2:40 something, oh snap, I got court today. And I knew I was not gonna make it in time to court. I had already, like, by the time I realized at 2:40, y'all, like, if you don't know, it's real, it's busy in this city. It's busy. So in Texas alone, it's busy. No matter what little city you in, town you in, or whatever the case is, it's busy. So y'all, I end up missing court. I ain't gonna lie though, I did try to go. Like I did try to like at least make it, like to see if I could make it. And y'all, I didn't make it. Didn't make it at all. But I wasn't tripping because I'm like, well dang, we paid her, right? So it should be okay. Y'all, she went into the court. She had to lie because the judgment that I got said that we owe her $1,900. And I'm like, oh, so we didn't pay you? And so then I was confused. So y'all, I messaged her and I asked her, you know, what's up? Y'all, because in the letter it states that we owe her $1,900. And then on top of that, y'all, we gotta pay the court costs and all that crap or whatever. Court costs weren't that much anyway, which is why the balance was $1,900. But y'all, I was so confused. I'm like, we had this whole conversation, and y'all, prior to this, I promise y'all, we had a conversation to where she said if we paid anything, and I may insert the clip. If we paid before the court date, that she would go and cancel out the judgment. She would go and cancel out court. Okay, cool. No, she didn't do that. And so I was like so upset about it because you played us. And so this is a lesson learned though, y'all. For anybody that's going through an eviction and you still trying to pay your landlord or something like that, please go to fucking court. Please go to court. Because this is violation it did. But don't mix court. Because they can say anything and the judge gonna side with them because you're not there to defend yourself. And y'all, she went in there and she lied and told them that we still owe money. And the judge granted her like $1,900, and I'm just like, what? Y'all, my rent went up $1,500. And then, yeah, okay, if you got late fees and stuff like that, I can see. But y'all, the email she sent me said that we owe $1,844. We paid her before the court date. The court date was on the 9th of November. So then, instead of her saying, telling us that she want us out, she just went to court, lied, and then turn around and gonna say, well, if y'all pay me November rent, I can hold off. I can no, she said hold off on me. She said hold off on me. And I'm like, because at this point we owe her November rent. But that's it. That's all we owe her. We don't owe her no more. We don't owe her no more other than November rent, right? It's still November, y'all. Granted, right now it's November the 20th. Today is the 20th. The judgment that I received, I got it like in the mail. I got it like a week ago. So then that's what made me message her. So you telling me we was gonna sit in your spot and you not tell us that we up for an eviction? Cause she asked to terminate the lease and she wanted the property back. But instead of you like communicating that with me, it is a private landlord, y'all. It's not like she not doing rent a company or nothing like that. Instead of you communicating that with me, you just decided to just say, you know what, let me do this the low down way. And that's what she did, the low down way. And then she was like, well, if y'all can pay me on the 24th, which no lie, granted, that's when I get paid, so that's when she was gonna get paid. But now you screwed that up because you did the most and now we up for an eviction. And y'all, I just feel like, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I feel like, because my landlord has went literally every month. If I ain't told y'all in my previous video, my landlord went every single month, y'all. And like filed an eviction. It don't matter how late we is. We can be a day late, 2 days late. We can have a conversation to work out a payment plan. And this lady would still go and file an eviction. So then I'm just like, well dang. I don't get no leeway at all. We going through hell with this lady, and I saw the signs very early on, and we should have just moved out. But y'all, I just was trying to find me and my kids a place to stay, or me and my family a place to stay, and this place was available, and I'm like, oh cool, it's a private landlord, so let's go this route. Let's see. I have never rented from nobody privately, so let me see what this is like. No, instead, y'all, it's been a nightmare. It's literally just legitimately been a nightmare. So y'all, I emailed her just yesterday, day before yesterday. I emailed her like Sunday went on. And I told her, I said, well, we're gonna be moving out anyway. Oh, I didn't tell y'all too. So when she told me about that she went to go file the eviction on the 17th, y'all, she said, if I don't receive, she's like, alright, I forgot to tell y'all this. So she wanted our checks too. Great, y'all, I can show you the email of this too. She just said, send me your current checks too. I will not count to y'all. She said, send me your current checks too. We sent her our current checks too. And I told my wife, I said, now watch this, now watch how she finna spend this, right? So she seen that I work, my wife worked, and she gonna sit here and say, oh, I'm sorry, I accidentally, that was an error. I need the last 2 months. So I was like, nah, I ain't giving her check. And the reason why I'm not doing it, y'all, is because she has been difficult this whole time. You could have been asked for my check stubs way before eviction court or anything. You could have literally asked me for my check stubs previously, but you didn't. And you wait until it's time for it. You wait till after the eviction. Excuse me. You wait till after the eviction court to sit here and say, I need the last 2 months of your pay. So I'm just like, you know what? This is, y'all. It just dawned on me. I'm like, nah, this ain't even worth it at this point. Cause it's not. It wasn't worth it at this point. We've been living in your house practically almost a whole goddamn year for you to sit here and ask me for my check stubs now. And some of y'all gonna probably be, well, why you just ain't give her your check stubs? No, if you've been through what I've been through with this lady, no, not at this point, not anymore. I mean, cool as it was. If you would asked me for it months ago, when we actually went through the whole eviction process with you, and then we end up getting help, like, to pay you. You should have asked then. And the thing was, is when I did the application, when I did the application, I was working. But then after when we got approved, like, they was communicating with us, I wasn't working anymore. But it was a short little window, tiny little window. She just mad because she didn't get all the information. She just mad because she wasn't able to see if I was actually working or whatever at the time. Because she didn't believe that we were. And y'all, at first, I was working overnight. So, of course, you're going to see my car there every single day during the daytime. But I'm not going to be there at night. I'm just not going to be there at night. And she got people to drive by. We saw it firsthand. She got people to drive by to see if he was at home. And every time she saw my car, she like, oh, so they don't work nowhere. They nah. And then when I confronted her about it, that's when she went to go file the eviction. When I confronted her about, hey, I'm starting to feel uncomfortable and stuff like that, and you kind of want me to do everything on your time. Well, then, like, if y'all ain't heard of my other video, I was talking about the grass, because that's what it was, the grass. She was complaining about the grass. She never mentioned anything about no rent, right? But it didn't matter because we still paid her. Yeah, it was late, but we paid you. And she then said, she was like, if the grass ain't cut, then I'm going to file an eviction. You have, y'all, this probably like the second time, maybe the third time, that she claimed that the city had said something to her. I know for a fact they said something to her 2 times prior. That's when we first moved there, and that's when we found out that we were liable for the grass. And because we thought it was in the lease. We thought it was a part of the lease agreement. But then, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all this. And I don't know. Comment down below if you know. If you know a lawyer or somebody or something like that. Listen to what I'm about to say. So, when we leased the property, we went through a rental company who she was using. She stopped using the rental company, like, immediately after we moved in. So that means our payments had to be towards, like, her. And I didn't mind doing it because I feel like it just made sense. Because, I mean, the property management company, I mean, we really didn't have any interaction with them at all other than, like, the application part. The application part was the only, like, interaction we had with them, and we really didn't, like, talk to nobody physically. We was texting people, because that's how they was communicating with us. We was texting them, they'll text us. We was going through a nice person, and we knew this person because we had done business with her before or whatever. And she was a realtor now. And so we went through her. And it was like everything was good, right? Everything was flowing fine. Until it came time to when it was a deposit and the first month's rent. That was my concern and my worry. And I displayed this numerous times. I even texted them and told them, like, hey, I'm not comfortable with sending money orders. Sent the money orders. Oh, they mysteriously got lost, but I had a tracking on it and it said it got delivered to the location. Okay, cool. So then I ended up reporting them lost or whatever. Ended up getting my stuff back. In the midst of doing that process, y'all, it's like she wanted me to pay her already while we was living in her house in the month of March. She wanted me to pay again for the money that was lost, right? And I'm like, well, I contacted them for the money orders, I'm gonna get it back, right? Y'all, it literally took 30 fucking days for me to get those money orders back. And they said that. But by the time we got it, it was April rent, right? I guess how I was looking at it is that if I paid you the deposit and the first month's rent, which I paid you $3,000, right? That should have took care of March and April. But then, of course, granted, I don't know if she was behind on her mortgage or whatever. So I can see where it came into what it was a problem. Okay, but it was no issue. But because we literally still, like the next week of getting those money orders, we paid her for the month of April. So it wasn't like, but in April she was threatening us with eviction. And so I'm like, what? I was really just blown at that point. May come, it's like, and we were paying her on a cycle that pretty much when we got paid. And at the time, the bills wasn't expensive or nothing. It was like, water bill was like $60 a month. Light bill was $150. And that's lights and water, yeah. So the bills weren't expensive. They was very manageable and everything. May come, we pay her according to how we got paid. So we got paid like May the 5th. She was upset about that. We paid her. But she got mad because we paid her May the 5th. May the 5th come. Okay, cool. Y'all, let me remind you, there's another tenant that was living next door at the time. So she was paying you regularly. But the thing is that the tenant wasn't paying what we was paying. And we know that because the tenant unit wasn't renovated and ours was renovated when we moved in. So the tenant was paying at most maybe $900 a month next door. But you're still getting money as a total from us and from them, right? So May rolled by. We basically, like I said, was paying her according to how we got paid. And if we got paid like past the first, that's when she got paid. That's when she got paid. So May rolls around, we working. And for whatever reason, y'all, I was having a lot of trouble with my pay. So she didn't like the way that my pay was going, and I ended up quitting my job just to accommodate her, right, to get another job, but also like drive. I was driving Amazon Flex, and I was driving DoorDash and stuff like that. Y'all, she was satisfied for the month of June. July come, I actually started a job, so then I could not like continue to drive Amazon Flex anymore. At least not for like the earlier morning shifts. And at the time, like, I was still new to it, so you couldn't do the preferred shift just yet. You don't do that until later on, until you drove a little bit more. And then some of the shifts that they was offering would have been after the time, because they stopped doing it at 10, and it would have been after the time while I was at work. So if there was a 7 to 10 shift, I was gonna be at work at that time because I worked from 1 p.m. till 10 o'clock at night. So I couldn't drive Amazon Flex. DoorDash, I wasn't driving them that much because I wasn't really utilizing them that much for real. Even like, yeah, like for gas money, yeah, but I didn't have an issue with gas at the moment, so it was no need to sit here and, you know, drive. Y'all paid up for June, July. Like I said, July was delayed because I had stopped driving to work. That was a problem. Because when it came to paying her, we paid her July rent. It was a little late, but not extremely late. It was a little late, and then, but I think what ended up happening is we only end up paying her like some of that money, not all of it. And because I told her to wait till my next paycheck so I could pay, catch up on bills and stuff. No, lady didn't want to hear. And y'all, this has been spiraling literally since the moment we moved in. Like, we seen who she truly was, and we should have just genuinely, we should have just left. And then, y'all, so I've been really stressed. I haven't been trying to do videos or anything because I've been really, really stressed and trying to figure out how the hell, me and my kids are gonna go. So then I did come up with the notion of, okay, moving back home to Alabama. I literally applied, no jobs. Literally, I applied to everything under the sun there, no jobs. None whatsoever. So I'm like, so why would I leave here where I can make money versus going there to no job? Granted, I still may end up moving back home. But into the meantime, we going back to the hotel. Me and my kids. Until I can find another place. I do have some apartments that I applied to. They just basically told me that I need to get them X, Y, and Z. Oh, okay. Just let y'all know. And also comment down below if you feel like if you can, you got some information or whatever for me. So I don't work anymore. I haven't worked a physical job since what it is. Cause I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. I haven't worked since when did I get my last paycheck? I got my last paycheck, I believe, in October the 8th, I believe. If it wasn't October, then it was like September 22nd. But I think it was October. And I think it was October because that's how I remember paying her in October. Yeah, so I think it was in October. Since October the 8th. So the apartments I'm trying to move into, y'all, they are income restricted. And just give me the 411 on what you think, what y'all think, what I can do, for me and my kids to get a place. But I haven't worked since like October the 8th, and that's my last check still for October the 8th. And I just want to know what I can do. See what I mean? So just give me some information on what I can do. You know what I'm saying? To try to get into these apartments. I'm trying to tell y'all about income stream. I don't know how extensive it is. Also, if you live in Texas, tell me how the eviction process go. I did see where the sheriff is supposed to come, or the constable or whatever is supposed to come to put an eviction notice on, because I told her I was leaving. I can't do this. But she claimed that she went and filed on the 17th of October. November. 17th of November. And she the 17th of November, and she say that the con's supposed to be coming and they gonna give us the 24, 48 hours to exit. So is that like an official eviction, or do I still like, or I got time to like apply somewhere real fast and just pray that I get in? You know, just let me know, because yeah, me and my babies need somewhere to stay. So in the meantime, like I said, I'm taking y'all on this journey for long. I'm being 100 with y'all. Like, I can't, first of all, I don't fake the funk, baby. I'm an Aquarius. I keep it real, keep it 100 all the time. I never will lie about nothing. I can't lie. I don't know how, what I do, but I just rather keep it real with people and be honest. Because I know it's other people out there going through stuff as well. And today, y'all, I'm just moving the stuff into storage because I just got a storage unit this morning. So I just came from putting the stuff in storage. And oh, but y'all, I do start a job next week on the 26th. But see, that job season. But y'all tell me what y'all think I can do. Like, should I just go ahead and apply somewhere? Like, I don't know, because like I said, I ain't never dealt with no eviction before, so I don't really know what it entails or what it, you know, how it goes. But I mean, I'm leaving, and I told her that I'd be out by Wednesday, and she was like, just make sure the unit is clean. Okay, no problem. I don't got no problem doing that. And just tell me what y'all think I could do. Cause this right here, I'm just in the whirlwind of everything, y'all. My mind has been on 1,000. I'm just gonna still continue to move. Like I just got coats and stuff to move, honestly, today. So that's what I'm gonna spend my day doing. I do have another interview today, like, but it's a phone interview. I do have one of those today, so I am going to attend that today. But yeah, y'all, after listening to my story, y'all, please tell me what y'all think I can do for me and my babies to have a place to stay and not, like, you know, deal with the eviction part. And I did agree, and I still agree, to pay her November rent. I have no problem with paying her November rent at all. But when she went to court, that's all she asked for was November rent. She didn't ask for, for October rent. She didn't ask for no other month or nothing like that. Remaining months or nothing. So, y'all already know. Any apartment managers or anybody that you know, just let me know. Not saying I'm like, I moved to where you at. No, just like, tell me what's the process of an eviction. Because the only thing I got served was the papers to go to court. But I ain't, and other than that, there was no other, nothing else. And then I know it's the holidays. I know it's the Thanksgiving coming up. So I don't know if they just out in the back just serving people or like what the case is. So y'all just let me know. Thank you for tuning in to my channel. Just continue to come and watch my videos, watch my struggle. You know what I'm saying? You on the journey with me. And I'm just gonna keep it real and transparent, you know? So